A vector v for which the magnitude is 1 is called a unit vector. So the unit is just saying that the length of the vector is 1. So for a non-zero vector v, the unit vector in the direction of v can be calculated by taking the vector v and dividing it by its own magnitude. So let's try that with this next example. So let's find the unit vector in the same direction as this vector v. So all we need to do, just according to what we just read, was find the magnitude. So our first step is going to be find the magnitude, and then apply that to the vector by dividing it through as a scalar. So find the magnitude first. We know that the magnitude just uses Pythagorean theorem. So what we're really doing is the square root of each component squared. This one's going to work out nicely, which never hurts. So the square root of 169. So we just get a plain 13. Okay, good. So then 2, we can write it out. So if it's just the vector v divided by the magnitude, then what it really is 1 over that magnitude times the vector. So what would that look like? Well, it would look like each component being divided by the magnitude, which is 13. Now what we've asserted is that this vector has a magnitude. So the new vector that we just made, so this vector has a length of 1. So this vector has a length of 1, and it's in the same direction as v. Well, let's show that that is true. So let's calculate the magnitude of this vector. Well, the magnitude of this vector would be square root of 12 over 13, that whole thing squared, plus negative 5 over 13, and this whole thing squared. So what would this be? Well, 144 over 169 plus 25 over 169, but this just gives me 169 over 169. So that is just the square root of 1, which is 1. So we've confirmed that the new vector that we made, that we said, okay, this is going to have a length of 1, actually does have a length of 1.